gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see, conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, Mek Wi Talk. Hey, we're living. When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see, conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, Mek Wi Talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an edition of the Mek Wi Talk program, where we speak truth to power. Our Jamaican people are facing a whole heap of problems in our country. This morning I got up and I hear the Prime Minister of this country playing politics in what is going on in this country when it comes on to hotel workers. He's speaking out of two sides of his mouth. This Prime Minister is speaking out of two sides of his mouth. Welcome to the program, everyone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to the Mek Wi Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. As we come live, share up this live feed, everyone. Share up this live feed. Share up this live feed, everyone, to as much people as you can. Even to our friends in Jamaica, because we're going to speak about what is going on. Wherein the Prime Minister, Opposition Leader Mark Golding, and the Prime Minister clash over hotel workers. We're going to speak about that. You know? We're going to speak about that. It cannot be. Come on, people, share up this live feed. It cannot be that this Prime Minister is speaking out of two sides of his mouth. It don't look good and it don't smell good. It do not look good. You all hearing me clearly? It don't look good and it don't smell good. Do not look good and it don't smell good. It can't be that we have a country wherein we have nobody standing up for the hotel workers in this country. Because what? Nobody at all standing for the hotel workers in this country. I want to before we dig deeper in the hotel workers, I want to read something to you all this morning. They're bragging and boasting that the Jamaica's economy is doing well. FedEx traders 159.21 cents to $1 US. The Jamaican dollar has opened trading. Sorry, the Jamaican dollar has gained 55 cents and will open trading this morning, selling on an average of $159.21 against the US benchmark. Read it again. The Jamaican dollar has gained 55 cents and will open trading this morning, selling of an average of $159.21 against the US dollar. The Jamaican dollar has lost 85 cents and will open trading this morning, selling for an average of $114.90 against the Canadian dollar. And finally, the Jamaican dollar has gained 77 cents and will open trading this morning, selling an average of $201.45 against the British pound sterling. The Jamaican dollar will open trading this morning, selling an average of $159.21 against the US dollar. The Jamaican dollar do not worth one single red cent. And when you see a country dollar continue to devalue like this, it don't look good. The Prime Minister will not speak about how much money he's pumping into how much money the Bank of Jamaica is pumping to save the dollar. This is not good news. Jamaican dollar has gained 55 cents. What the hell is 55 cents? Open trading this morning, selling at an average of $159.21 against the US dollar. The Jamaican dollar is going down to nowhere. It don't look good. And this morning, gas prices are going down. Motorists may pay $3 less per liter of 87 octane gas. 90 octane, the price of ultra diesel oil will go down at $1.94. Low ultra diesel will go down at $2.70. Meanwhile, gasoline go down at $2.86. Propane cooking gas, that's IGL and those gases, will go down by $2.31. $2.31. Anybody can tell me how much for cooking gas now in Jamaica? Is it $6,000 or $7,000 enough for cooking gas? So that is what is going on the news scene in our country, Jamaica. And one more thing. CARICOM is set to receive much needed help from India, as India's Prime Minister Modi is attending a summit of CARICOM in Trinidad and Tobago. Is it in Trinidad and Tobago? Jamaica will be represented by Senator the Honorable Camilla Johnson Smith, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade. The Prime Minister will not attend that summit. So that's the headline news. Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Mayor Swaby, is set to meet with vendors of the Perennial Child's Market. That's mainly the news that we're speaking about this morning. But let us go over to what we come here to speak about this morning. It cannot be that we in this country have no one to stand up for hotel workers in Jamaica. It cannot be that those who we put up the hem to govern this country can't speak up for the Jamaican people. And why I say that? Because this minute you hear something about our hotel workers, and then you hear some people who is in the politics of this country will come out and speak about what is going on in the hotel industry. And in the same breath, they come out and they say the hotel workers were politically motivated. In other words, what the Prime Minister is saying, but the hotel workers were put up to do it. He's saying that some political parties in our country may put up the hotel workers to go out there and demonstrate. How on earth can you be so unset? How can you be so sensitive, Mr. Holness? You have no regard, no scant regard for the plights of the Jamaican workers. For you to think that the People's National Party put up the workers to go out there and strike. Huh? It cannot be. Bruce, I'm on a live right now, Bruce. I'm on a live. All right. It cannot be. Let me say something here. The link open. I don't know to you, but they say the link not open. Anyway, it cannot be that you will come on a political platform and you will speak that you have sit down. And that is why I said to you, the Prime Minister never see it fit. He never see it fit to meet with the hotel workers. He saw it fit to meet with the owners of the hotel. And it begs to ask the question, is this Prime Minister for the Jamaican people? Or for hotel workers, I should say. Or is he for the people who run the hotels? And people may ask the question, why are you saying that, Mr. Tavares or Jeffrey, whatever you want to call me? It's because in any modern democracy, any well-thinking Prime Minister, any well-thinking Minister of Labour, any well-thinking Minister of Tourism will see it fit to meet with the workers of the hotels. Before you meet with the people who own the hotels, you will see it fit to meet with them. But you didn't see that, Mr. Prime Minister. You went on a political platform and you said this. This is what you said about hotel workers.
For the past few weeks, tourism workers have been busy protesting a number of issues, including low wages, poor working conditions, and bad treatment.
We cannot allow grievances in the natural process of adjustment in a growing sector to derail the sector.
It's in Jamaica's best interest to bring back normalcy to the sector. As Prime Minister Andrew Holness pointed out, tourism is 30% of Jamaica's gross domestic product and is the largest foreign exchange earner. It was reported in April that gross tourism earnings for the fiscal year ending March 2024 was projected at $4.38 billion. That was a 9.6% increase over the previous fiscal year.
Tourism is growing and expanding and adjusting. The workers, they are justified in also seeking their own household and their own remuneration and their own benefits to grow in proportion with the growth and development of the industry.
And so Mr. Holness had this message for the workers.
This administration respects the workers. We hear their plight. We understand their issues. And I have met just last Friday with some of the investors in tourism. And we had very frank conversation. And what I am pleased with is that the investors and owners and managers, they understand this point. They understand that tourism is about happiness.
He describes it as the economy of happiness for all stakeholders, including visitors, workers, management, and investors.
Minister Bartlett has been tasked to bring the sector together, to have real dialogue about how we're going to ensure that our workers in the tourism industry, that they are happy. There are many issues there. It's not just about pay. Sometimes, in fact, most times, it is about the conditions under which they work. Sometimes it's a matter of how management talk to them. We understand the issues, and we will bring resolution to these issues in a favorable way.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.
You said that wherever you are campaigning, and in the same breath, Prime Minister Holness, you said, that you are for hotel workers. How can we trust you? How can we trust you as a Prime Minister who stand up for the poor people of this country? When you're going to go on a platform and you said this?
Opposition People's National Party has pushed back against Prime Minister Andrew Holness's assertions that recent protests in the tourism industry are being politically exploited. The latest rebuttal follows Monday's industrial action by workers at the Excellence Oyster Bay Hotel in Trelawney. Employees protested low wages and poor working conditions, joining a growing wave of unrest in the sector. In a media release issued Tuesday, opposition leader Mark Golding declared his party's unwavering commitment to advocating for workers' rights.
It is frankly disrespectful to the serious concerns of tourism workers to suggest that they are being politically manipulated when they take action to have their grievances addressed. Instead of the Prime Minister seeking to pass the buck by blaming the People's National Party for the current unrest in the sector, he should take responsibility for failing to address these issues in the sector over the last 9 years. The PNP will continue to advocate for the protection of workers' rights.
Golding attributed the unrest to systematic poor governance.
For too long, the Minister of Tourism has neglected the critical needs of the local industry. The high cost of living, inadequate transportation for tourism workers, and poor road conditions have placed tremendous pressure on hotel operators and workers, bringing the situation to the current boiling point.
The PNP leader is now urging the government to act decisively to protect the tourism industry.
I therefore call for a comprehensive analysis of the industry as a matter of urgency and a cohesive response from the Ministries of Labour, Tourism and Transport to address the various challenges facing the sector. We must work collaboratively to ensure the tourism industry remains a vital contributor to Jamaica's economy while safeguarding the dignity and well-being of those who drive its success.
Tourism remains one of the country's largest macroeconomic and foreign exchange earners. Shante McNeil, CVM.
Now, you hear what is going on? Is it that this Prime Minister stick broke off in her ears or termite eat not in brain? Listen to how this man who he employed, Delano Steve Wright, speak to the hotel workers. But they must come off of the road. We could go inside and have dialogue. And we're not going to syrup and water and canned beef sandwich for Nyam and drink. Listen to what Delano Steve Wright said. And then this prime minister, this hypocrite of a prime minister, this hypocrite of a prime minister, apologize to nobody. This hypocrite of a prime minister of this country, Prime Minister Holness, come on now, man. You think that the hotel workers who are cleaning toilet bowls full of you know what? Cleaning out how much rooms? And you're going to say it is politically motivated? When you damn well know that these hotels are paying the Jamaican people $2 US an hour. $2 US an hour. And you have Delano Steve Wright going up to wherever and say this to the people.
But for good order, this is a dangerous road. We want you guys to be on the inside of the property. We're going to have refreshments and so on to serve everybody.
You hear? Yes, it is wrong to be out on the road in the sense of, danger and so forth. But how dare you tell them, give them refreshment? How dare you? And now you, Prime Minister, going to say that the recent protest from Negril into Trelawney, it is politically motivated? You are going to tell the people of this country, hotel workers who are facing the pans of hell by the bucky masters you bring into this country, the slave owners that you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, under your administration, bring into this country, and previous administration bring them into this country to enslave the Jamaican people. And you are saying it is politically motivated for them to go to the streets and demonstrate. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you slap this in the Jamaican people's face? How dare you, Prime Minister? How dare you disrespect the workers of this country this way? How dare you? And for all of us in this country, I say to you all, we have to stand up and fight for this democracy of this country. And the hotel workers should lock it down. If they don't get what they want, they should lock it down left, right, and center. How dare you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, to employ that, whatever they want to call it, that the hotel workers were politically motivated by politics. When you know that the Spanish bucky masters who own these hotels from Negril straight into Trelawney is enslaving the Jamaican people by paying them $2 US an hour. You damn well know. But you're going to say that this is politically motivated. That somebody infiltrate the hotel workers and say, go, they got to turn up. Because you believe $2 US an hour is enough for the Jamaican people. You, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, believe that $2 US is enough for the workers in the hotel industry. So you don't see it fit to meet with them. But you're going to go on a stage and talk about it is politically motivated. Huh? When you well know, you have seen the plight of the hotel workers. You said that you stand by them. You understand them. And the same breath, out of your hypocritical mouth, you're going to say that it's politically motivated. How can we in this country understand that these people who we put in there to lead this nation are not for us. These people who we put in there to govern this country, to lead this country, is not for us. Because you continue to sell out. You know what? Listen to me. We need to wake up in this country, you know. You know that these people are coming into this country. Whatever deals you want to sign with them. Whatever deal you want to sign with them. They're paying the people $2 US an hour. And you know that. You came out and you speak about that you understand for them to protest. You understand. You know their grief. You know everything. And then you are going to tell the people that the protest that they're having around from Negril straight into Trelawney, it is politically motivated. And that is why the opposition leader came out and said this.
It is frankly disrespectful to the serious concerns of tourism workers to suggest that they are being politically manipulated when they take action to have their grievances addressed. Instead of the Prime Minister seeking to pass the buck by blaming the People's National Party for the current unrest in the sector, he should take responsibility for failing to address these issues in the sector over the last 9 years. The PNP will continue to advocate for the protection of workers' rights and the establishment of mechanisms to ensure a sustainable and harmonious tourism sector and a cohesive response from the Ministries of Labour, Tourism and Transport to address the various challenges facing the sector. The government must listen to the voices of the workers. We must work collaboratively to ensure the tourism industry remains a vital contributor to Jamaica's economy while safeguarding the dignity and well-being of those who drive its success.
No, let me call you back. Okay. Yes. You hear? It is downright hypocritical. The Prime Minister was the one who said this, not me, out of his mouth. This is what he said.
For the past few weeks, tourism workers have been busy protesting a number of issues, including low wages, poor working conditions, and bad treatment.
We cannot allow grievances in the natural process of adjustment in a growing sector to derail the sector.
It's in Jamaica's best interest to bring back normalcy to the sector. As Prime Minister Andrew Holness pointed out, tourism is 30% of Jamaica's gross domestic product and is the largest foreign exchange earner. It was reported in April that gross tourism earnings for the fiscal year ending March 2024 was projected at $4.38 billion. That was a 9.6% increase over the previous fiscal year.
Tourism is growing and expanding and adjusting. The workers, they are justified in also seeking their own household and their own remuneration and their own benefits to grow in proportion with the growth and development of the industry.
So hold on there now. You said all of that, Prime Minister. And the news is reporting that you are saying that the protests, that the same protest you're talking about, the same workers you're talking about who protesting, that you said that you understand their plight. You understand what they're going through. And we must not allow certain things to derail the process of the tourism sector. And then you're going to say the protest by hotel workers is politically motivated. Can one person be so damn hypocritical? Huh? Listen to what the news is saying that he said.
Opposition People's National Party has pushed back against Prime Minister Andrew Holness's assertions that recent protests in the tourism industry are being politically exploited. The latest rebuttal follows Monday's industrial action by workers at the Excellence Oyster Bay Hotel in Trelawney. Employees protested low wages and poor working conditions, joining a growing wave of unrest in the sector. In a media release issued Tuesday, opposition leader Mark Golding declared his party's unwavering commitment to advocating for workers' rights.
It is frankly disrespectful to the serious concerns of tourism workers to suggest that they are being politically manipulated when they take action to have their grievances addressed. Instead of the Prime Minister seeking to pass the buck by blaming the People's National Party for the current unrest in the sector, he should take responsibility for failing to address these issues in the sector over the last 9 years. The PNP will continue to advocate for the protection of workers' rights.
Golding attributed the unrest to systematic poor governance.
For too long, the Minister of Tourism has neglected the critical needs of the local industry. The high cost of living, inadequate transportation for tourism workers, and poor road conditions have placed tremendous pressure on hotel operators and workers, bringing the situation to the current boiling point.
The PNP leader is now urging the government to act decisively to protect the tourism industry.
I therefore call for a comprehensive analysis of the industry as a matter of urgency and a cohesive response from the Ministries of Labour, Tourism and Transport to address the various challenges facing the sector. We must work collaboratively to ensure the tourism industry remains a vital contributor to Jamaica's economy while safeguarding the dignity and well-being of those who drive its success.
And then, I want to know something. I want to ask the Prime Minister of this country, if when hotel workers at the Roundhill Hotel decide to protest about their money, was it politically motivated? Listen to this.
Employees at Roundhill Hotel and Villas in Hanover are unsettled as they call for immediate action to settle the dispute how a 15% profit share is allocated to them yearly. Assistant Island Supervisor for the National Workers Union, NWU, Alexander Nicholson, says this ongoing issue, what they call an incorrect profit share calculation, has been brought to the hotel's management.
It's been paid, but not in keeping with the contract. So each year that they said, okay, let's give the staff this amount and then we'll have the discussions on the balance. But those discussions have never been forthcoming. So this time we're saying that we're not going to move and accept what you're saying now. We need to get to the bottom of it so the staff could get exactly what is theirs.
This 15% should be shared between all unionized workers at the hotel, but Nicholson alleges the hotel's management believes what is owed is too much to pay the workers.
But the total is an exorbitant amount that the management is saying that it's too much for these workers who have worked so hard over the years to ensure.
Una here, the owners of the Roundhill Hotel is saying that what they hold the staff members at Roundhill is too much for them to pay. You don't hear the Prime Minister come out and talk about that. You don't hear the Prime Minister or the Minister of Labour or the Tourism Minister come out and demand that they pay the staff members that. But the Prime Minister of this country, Jamaica's world-class Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Boycott Holness, is saying that all of this unrest in the hotel sector is caused by politics. It's politically motivated. So somebody infiltrate the hotel workers and say, no, go demonstrate. You, Prime Minister, you said it, you know. You said that you have met with the players in the hotel industry, the owners of the hotels, that you have met with them and you have frank discussions with them. And then you You are going to come back and tell the people of this country that is politically motivated that what is going on in the hotel sector from Negril straight into Trelawney is politics doing this. I'm not taking any call this morning. Phone system not working properly. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. No, you can give me the information if you want, you know.
Okay, hey Jeffrey, I know you can't say, but I want you to tell the people when the government said the 300% raise, Jeffrey, it was coming out of the taxpayers' money. The raise that they're giving the people them now is only $25 on their pay. It's not coming out of taxpayers' pocket. Tell the hotel workers they're not supposed to take less than 200%. Because at 200%, Jeffrey, it's just bringing them to $200 a week. You hear me, Jeffrey?
Hold on for me. Anyone on the platform can hear what he's saying? Let me know if you're hearing him. Type yes or no if you're hearing him from me, please. Continue talking to me, my brother.
Yes. I'm saying, I know you can't say it, Jeffrey, but let me tell you this. When the government took 200 and 300% raise, I want my people to look at what happened. A prime minister was making between $9 to $11 million. Now his salary is $24 to $27 million coming out of taxpayers' pocket. Jamaican people, when they give you 10, or they say they're giving you 10 or 30% raise on your weekly salary, you're getting less than $30. You understand me? They're giving you nothing. You are barely making $100 because minimum wage is $13,500. $100 is $15,800 to $15,900 Jamaican dollars. So I'm begging you, hotel workers, nothing less than double your salary for the first year and triple it in the second year is acceptable. Another thing that I'm begging you, hotel workers, it is non-negotiable for a company to be hiring 200 to 300 people and they're required to work. At least 80% of them have to be here all year round. It should not be negotiable that they're telling you that, listen, if you're here for 3 years, then you'll get permanency. No, it does not work. It does not work. So have a good day, Jeffrey.
Hold on before you go, my brother. For those, don't hang up. Hold on there, don't move. There were some people calling me and I said the system wasn't working. I just figured out a different way to use the phone on the system. So I'm asking people who you want to call in, the numbers are running across the screen there. My brother, before you go, don't you find it hypocritical for the Prime Minister to be standing up in one mouth for the people and the other mouth in pushing the people under the bus? Hello?
Very disrespectful, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Very disrespectful.
My God.
I find it very disrespectful. And for this man who is in government for 8 years, 9 years, plus remember the time when Bruce Golding left, all this man can resort to is talking about what the PNP never did. This man is a good opposition. This man achievement, we should state it. It's needs, it's byroads, it's low wages.
And I'm happy to talk about needs, you know. Let me make something clear on this platform this morning. The Prime Minister of this country keep on saying that people must take the needs because the needs ID in the near future going to allow you to travel to the United States. What I know so far, any other nationality traveling, any Jamaican, let me say it, any Jamaicans who are traveling to any other country within the Caribbean or outside the Caribbean have to have a passport.
They must have a passport. If you're driving, you must have a driver's license. But Jeffrey, I want to give you a catch, you know.
Yes.
For your viewers, your listeners to pay attention to. The court shut down the needs, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Right? And say it's illegal. I want to tell you and the people what the Prime Minister is doing is legal. What he has done, Jeffrey, he has enlisted companies like the Registrar General and some banks where they are telling the customers, listen, if you don't give us this information, you cannot have access to do business. So he's literally forcing it on the people. Still, because if you go to Register General to do business, if you don't give them your fingerprint and all that information, they can't process your paperwork. Which is illegal.
It is. Because in other words, you're saying to the people you have no right in your own country.
No, they have no right. They have to take them into unless they can go business. That's what he's saying.
Do you think that Jamaica becoming a dictatorial state, sir?
No, it was. It has been a dictatorial state. It has been for a while. It has been. When you look at the way they operate, and we're talking from the Prime Minister to the police commissioner to even the banks, the way they operate. A lot of people are not aware that Jamaica is one of the highest policies in the world. The highest.
And not only that, you know, Jamaica has been using a 1932 Banking Act, but they have never amended, they have never done anything to it.
Jeffrey, they don't want to amend the Banking Act. It's just like I was saying to Will yesterday. We should have been reaching. I'm saying even the Prime Minister is going to give us 5% growth in 4 years. Jeffrey, majority of the time, Jamaica has grown at 1% or a little bit less than 1%. So when you have somebody like Leaching and the other one who owns sandals coming in to promise you basically 1.25% in 5 years, Jeffrey, we shouldn't expect anything because I will show the people, if they look at the majority of the money that the banks in Jamaica make, majority of their money is made from illegally collecting fees from Jamaican people. You have to pay to deposit a check in your account. You have to pay for everything. It's just like how Jamaica is the highest. The tour in Jamaica is more expensive than in America. You can't wait for a tour for 99 cents. You don't have 99 US cents tour in Jamaica when you work it out.
But you know something, sir? You know why that is so? It's because the leaders of this country, you know, what they do, you know, is to go overseas and they sign deals. In any modern democracy, when a leader sign a deal with a foreign entity, a foreign government, they're supposed to come back and tell the people what they signed the deal for, how much they signed the deal for, and what we, the Jamaican people, are getting. What they do, and people not vex with me. The PNP is guilty of it too. What they do is to sign deals and says nothing to us. Deals, they sign deals with these Chinese for this road. Nobody what they sign the deals for.
Okay, I want to show you something, Jeffrey, as you talk about the roads. You know why we have a bad road problem, Jeffrey? And the government cannot prosecute anybody?
Because the contract is done by them same one. I don't want to drift off of the topic that we're on this morning, you know, hotel workers, you know.
No, I don't want to drift off it, but everything is tied in, Jeffrey.
Hold on then. Can you come back in a couple of minutes? I got
Sure.
Employees at Roundhill Hotel and Villas in Hanover are unsettled as they call for immediate action to settle the dispute how a 15% profit share is allocated to them yearly. Assistant Island Supervisor for the National Workers Union, NWU, Alexander Nicholson, says this ongoing issue, what they call an incorrect profit share calculation, has been brought to the hotel's management.
It's been paid, but not in keeping with the contract. So each year that they said, okay, let's give the staff this amount, and then we'll have the discussions on the balance.
We do apologize about that. I had a call coming in and I had to take that call off here. Yes, the number to call in is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call into the program. And what this gentleman was saying a while ago is the truth. What my good friend who continued calling this program was saying a while ago is the truth. If he has another question he wants to ask or another topic he wants to discuss, he can call us, 954-529-8030. Hotel workers are facing the pangs of hell in the hotel industry. Anybody know the hotel worker can call into the program. It's also a WhatsApp number. The number running across the screen is also a WhatsApp number, 954-529-8030. It is also a WhatsApp number, 954-529-8030. Call into the program and what is your views on what is going on with the hotel workers. Let me call back my good friend who was calling me from London, England. We figured out a way how to use the phone and the system here. Let me call him back and see if he'll answer. Let's hope he answers the phone. We're very listening and watching from around the world. Good afternoon, my friend. I find out how to use the phone. Welcome back to the program. You have something to say? Go ahead.
Yes, Jeffrey, what do you want to say?
Speak about your life.
Right. Yes. What I can understand, right?
Yes.
You give your opinion about what's not running right in Jamaica. I'm always brand new as a person like you in favor of one party more than the other. But the problem what we have in Jamaica is the people. As a part of the issue. You understand me?
Thank you.
Right? What I'm saying to you, the people do not open up in Jamaica and see what's happening to other countries and look better to take place in Jamaica. I'm just going to give you an example.
Yes.
Right? When I look on the security system in Jamaica, I just show you exactly what I'm going to go to you.
But hold on there. Remember doing the topic is about hotel workers, So don't stray from that too much.
Yeah. All right. Just to give you
speak within the phone, sir. Speak through the phone, please. If you have an earpiece, have the earpiece and speak in the phone, because we can hear you.
All right. Okay. If you're talking about maybe with the hotel, if you look at the hotel industry in Jamaica, look on all the Caribbean countries around Jamaica. None of those countries treat their workers as all Jamaican people are being treated in their own country. I never tell you this. I travel to Barbados, I travel to Antigua, and I travel to Dominica. I always travel to the Caribbean. And do you believe me? The country protect their workers over foreign workers? Serious, I'm telling you. Long as you are a foreigner and come to Barbados and Dominica, you don't have no right over the people, the local people that work in the hotel industry. Right? How can you have people, how can you employ people from foreign country and can treat your own people like Like they are nobody.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know, my friend.
And look on the underpay that which they treat the people them. Look, they're running a system. People only get 6-month contract, 1 year contract. How can you work for a company over 10 years and you get on contract? And you can't have a full contract. Answer me. That's what Jamaican people don't wake up. Once you work for a company over 2 years, you automatically have to get a contract. In Barbados, that could never happen. Nobody work in the tourist industry 10 years, 6 years and don't have a contract. Fully contract as a life contract to when they decide to leave or the company go in a liquidation and they have to lay off people. Right? So we all have to take blame, responsibility to, and people must wake up and people must express. And the problem that which happen in Jamaica, people cannot talk. When people talk and become a victim,
by their own Jamaicans who keep on telling them that they're a member of some political party. And if you talk about a political party, go where you're a dirty labor right or you're a dirty comrade. Even last night on Mr. Rattigan program, some person, is it Tamara or some T was on it? Left Michael Manley alone. Jeffrey left Michael Manley alone. And I'm like, you know, that is why this country is where this country is.
Yes. Yeah. What happened? If you speak against a party that's not doing right, you're a dirty labor right, and you're a dirty PMP. Then we do not deal with, we do not try to solve problem. We must bring a solution to problem. And Jamaican people does not do that. They sit on the fence. Let me just explain something to you. If one person talk, it become PMP, labor right, or he's a troublemaker. And the workers union in Jamaica must have a system that which when employers abuse workers, them have a panel that which they can go through and fight employers and remain in job. Right?
That's not going to happen, sir, because you know why it's not going to happen? The people of this country who sign deals with these Spanish bucky masters, you know, if they go back and say, look, you have to do something like that, you know, the bucky masters going to talk what I want to do for them.
Jesus Christ. So, how are we going to solve a problem like that now, Jeffrey? You tell me.
Talk to the Jamaican people, sir. They have to solve it themselves. We only can highlight it. We only can highlight it. The buck stop with the Jamaican people, not with the politicians.
Exactly.
The buck stop with the Jamaican people, sir.
Anyway. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, we sit on this and make someone else get a little blind to talk to you. But you bring a good work and don't make nobody just speak your mind. And I love when you speak your mind. You know what? You're a man that stands up for justice.
Thank
and
you.
People like you will see the country better. All we want is better. Simple. Okay, nice speaking to you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. I know some people are saying that they're not hearing the system, they're not hearing the thing through the phone. It's a new system that I am trying to sort out. I have a new computer here and I'm trying to figure out something here. It has an echo in it. I'm going to see if I can get Kevin Stew to figure this one out for me. But based on all of this that is going on, as I put up something a while ago where J.C. Hutchinson said that him give them $5,000 in a box food. Here? And J.C. Hutchinson should be charged for that. He's telling the people of this country, admitting to the people that he has given, admitting to the nation, that he has given Jamaicans in his constituency $5,000 in a box food for their vote. $5,000 in a box food. for their vote. That is what J.C. Hutchinson is telling the people of this country. And a prime minister, a Jamaican prime minister, a world-class prime minister, do not see it fit until this blessed day to go and meet with the hotel workers. You don't see fit to do that. What you see fit to do is to tell the workers that they were politically motivated to take to the streets of this country, to let the people all of the world know that the all-inclusive hotels in Jamaica, what they're doing to the people of this country, is worse than modern day slavery. Worse than modern day slavery. Good morning, welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Jeffrey, good morning.
Morning.
Thanks always for your service, man, Uncle Jim. Listen, we know the start not officially of the political campaign is on.
Speak up, man. Speak up on the phone. We can't hardly hear you.
Yeah, I'm saying that the unofficial launch of the political campaign has started.
Yes.
And it is not amazing, and it should not surprise Jamaicans, that the GLP is going to come out and lie constantly, lie. But what I can't understand, with the advent of cable, and the Jamaican people have so much access to telephone and to our social media, why they can't educate themselves as this man and use them to protect him ass from going to jail for all the wrongs him do in our country. Jamaica have to understand that you can't go as a Jamaican to beaches. You as a Jamaican working in the tourism industry and get $2 an hour and nobody can talk. There must be so much hotels to be coming to Jamaica to be built. Do you want to know what was the deal in terms of workers' rights and labor laws? Was that explained to these investors that they must be respected? I don't think so. I have no proof. But I cannot believe that all these hotels are doing the same thing. And it's not happening in any other Caribbean destination which cater to tourism. Jamaicans, say Prime Minister wife come out. What do I expect? The next election gonna be worse than 1980. Trust me, because they're going to shoot themselves the way to keep in power. This has always been their history. Whether you like it or not, that's the reality. A papermanism. How can you have a member of parliament? A female like that, and a member of parliament, a legislator, a lawmaker, will tell the youth says, okay, for him to go on corner side, a corner shop, and a rubby hand, but needing ganja. How could that be? Nobody. Where is the mainstream media? Where is the religious leader, the so-called pastors? Where are they? Are they bought? Are they bought and sold to?
There were some of them, sir. Some of them is bought, sold, lock, stock, and barrel, and Andrew in his back pocket.
How come Jamaica per square mile, according to the Guinness Book of Records, have the most churches per square mile?
Yeah.
In the world.
You mean the most money making industry, most scamming industry?
That's what it resort to. So they might resort to up here and practice up here. All these things, we are going backward. The Prime Minister of Singapore, where in Singapore is revered, came to Jamaica to study our model. For example, housing trust was introduced in 1976. It was not designed to be used for commercial mortgages. It was designed to help poor people buy houses. All the private are going on to open one houses. Why not tell us since the last 8 years? Every year since they become prime minister. How many houses have you built? How many houses? These are the things that Jamaicans don't know. Are we aware that chicken now is almost $400 a pound? Are we aware that there's only 2 importers in the entire Jamaica that bring in chicken into Jamaica? Do you know that if you want to do your chicken, those 2 importers, you have to buy You are the government. You are the head of the government. Do your goddamn job. Do your work. Do your work and stop blaming people.
And not only that, you know, sir, I can hear the passion in your voice, you know. But not only that, you know, sir, as you rightly said, the Jamaican people just stand up on their feet and speak. And stop this PNP and JLP stupidness and speak for the
people. Stop! Country first! Country first! Country first regardless of who. Why can't you understand? Why is it just a Jamaican? You can't take up your machine. You can't take up your gun. Right? And your knife. And go stab up your neighbor. Stab up your brother. Stab up your cousin. And when you come to the basic human rights, housing and sufferation, you can't turn up. I'm not instigating violence. I'm not against it. Because you break this country and integrate, you own it. I believe in peaceful, discipline, and respectable demonstration. But the government that they get the Jamaicans you for a set of fools. All them have to do as Jesus say. Come and give a $5,000 and a box food. Are you done? You're done.
You know something, sir? I heard my mentor, the late Wilmot Mutty Perkins, always tell us about Lee Kuan Yew. Lee Kuan Yew is from Singapore.
Yeah. Yes.
And if we go and do a research on Singapore don't have water like Jamaica, you know.
We have no natural resources either.
Singapore get water from outside.
No backside.
And look at Singapore now. Compare to this country. That Lee Kuan Yew came to Jamaica, copied Jamaica model of government, that paper that they had, went back to Singapore, introduced it into Singapore, and Singapore has a GDP far different from us.
Yes.
Don't you see that? Don't you see that something is fundamentally wrong in the government of this country, sir?
Listen to me. To keep Jamaicans the way they are. That's why no farmer social program is designed to make us educate the masses of this country. We know we have the highest illiteracy rate in the Caribbean. We're too proud to accept it, but that's reality. Nobody tried to teach these people that, so they keep them in dark and illiterate so they can mislead them and tell them all type of nonsense. Go read Marcus Garvey book. Listen to Bob Marley songs. Read your Bible. Right? And if you can't read, turn on your radio and listen. When you hear some people that come in the talk you look up to, listen to them conversation and learn from them.
All right, brother. Yes, I have a next call coming in. Thank you for calling in.
All right, Jeffrey.
Okay. Thanks much. Oh, Lord, the person hung up. The number to call is 954-529-8030. That's 954-529-8030. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Hey, Jeffrey, man. Great job on your show, man. Great job.
Thank you, my brother.
I like how you don't really pick any side. Both government is the same treatment, brother. But all I'm saying, the next new government got to do something different.
You know something?
That's
I tell you something,
you
innocent. I'll let you talk. Let me say something to you here. I keep on telling Jamaicans that this country did not get to where it is overnight, you know. This country has been dragging along from 1962 until now. And leaders of the past who helped to govern this country, they don't govern this country well at all, you know. You have a Michael Manley who came in and he tries and endeavor best. Alright? And if we, the people of this country, keep on going back in the Stone Age, then we don't know where we're going to go. And if we do not stand up for this piece of rock that we call Jamaica, who will? When will we stand up for this piece of rock? Chicken is $420 a pound. Huh? This nation is in a crisis. Go ahead and talk, sir.
Okay, so I'm calling pertaining to the hotel workers because I used to be in the hotel industry.
Yes.
You know, and I see the PM come out last night and saying that no tax and tips. But do you know that 90% of the resort in Negril and all over Jamaica can't take their tips.
So hold on there. Stick up in this for me now. So Jamaica's world-class Prime Minister didn't know that the hotel workers can't get no tip? Didn't know that his good friend who owned one of Jamaica's luxurious hotel, then staff members can't get no tip?
They can't take no tip. They used to have a badge that they have to wear and beside the name tag saying, no, please don't tip. They used to have a badge that they have on the name said, please don't tip, they're well paid.
In which modern democracy? In which modern democracy can this nonsense continue to happen in Jamaica?
Hold on, stick up in.
Go ahead, my brother.
The same resort. They're also in Barbados. They can't fire their staff for taking tip there.
Oh, because me and Motley.
So Google that. They can't fire no staff down there for taking $1 tip. However, in Jamaica, they could fire you for you taking a $1 tip from a guest. So tell me how that makes sense.
So that means
most of the resort that is striking now, they're getting more paid than his friend Chain.
So you're saying to me, the hotels in Barbados getting more paid than the Jamaican counterpart?
All the other Caribbeans, them getting way better paid than the ones in Jamaica.
So that means when they sign in their deal, they sell out the Jamaican workers for 30 pieces of silver?
Not even 30. Maybe 5. I'm telling you that from a fact, because I have a person who's in it right now.
Lord
who I'm speaking
Jesus
with, who's in it right
Christ
now. I'm
in
speaking
heaven.
with. And did you know that you guys think his secret is the first one start this whole shebang? No. It was Rio started. But it was only a couple staff went outside the gate and they fired them.
Oh?
Rio started first. But because there was a unite, the couple people who went out the gate, they fired them. In the grill.
Lord have his mercy. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. My brother?
So when such man came up and talk about no tax and tip, your friend have the biggest resort in Jamaica. And the staff can't collect tips.
And his same friend promised hotel workers that they will be paid in US currency. And I know he not pay them in US currency. And him as some ambassador for something. Like how Rocky me the ambassador for Plentiful.
Okay, I don't know if you guys see in the Antigua paper again.
Yes, man, where Gaston Brown tell him, say, pack your bags and go if you can't pay your fair share of taxes.
No, that was one. The next one was he want to bring in luxury car there to pick up tourists to bring to his resort. And the guy tell him, no, his local have to eat food. That's for his local taxi drivers.
But Jamaica don't do that.
No, he said...
hotels in Kingston. Jamaica allow the hotel industry all over Jamaica to bring in their luxury BMW and this and that. And the poor pauperizing JUTC drivers. No, JUTC. What is it? What name again? Juta rather, yes. Don't have no money.
So you realize you barely hear about Juta anymore, right?
There you go.
Because him and such man, they bring in their buses, start taking now guests from different resort, from airport to different resort. No, because they bring in their own bus structure. But only thing what they do is put it under the company under a different name. So you won't gonna say it's saying like a different brand. But they're the one who behind that. So the Juta tour guys, They can't do. They only get like the scrabble, like the leftover.
They don't get nothing.
They get in.
They're nothing at the scrums.
So this hotel this hotel thing need to revamp and just come together so people can be benefit, and they keep on saying, oh, tourism is our main, it's not. It's only for the big guys. It's not, because if you could go to work one day and you could make $50 tip, example. When you leave work, you can maybe buy an extra glass of, extra box of milk, maybe an next 2 pound of chicken with that. So that $50 is gonna go in the economy, gonna spin that round.
And two in a dirty girl.
And two in a dirty girl, just saying. And then that money could be spinning around, and then the next person make 100, he came to the bank, he changed that. But these people can't take no money. They can't. So that's why people them come to the resort and want a tip, and they feel bad. They gotta be folding up and show it to you, and if they caught you.
Isn't this modern day slavery, sir?
Hold on. These people hire internal people to come to the resort to offer you tip so they can fire you, you know. They call them mystery shoppers. They pay their fare from the States or wherever they're from to come to give the staff dollar and write down the people their name.
Only in Jamaica.
And fire them after that to get the other rest of people scared. Only in Jamaica. Only in Jamaica, bro.
And that is why I'm saying this, you know. I personally think that Jamaicans should come together with the hotel workers and lock it down. Lock it down from Negril Point to Moran Point.
Same thing I say, my brother. Same thing I say, my brother. Same thing.
This little 1 day and 2 day demonstration now work. Lock it down. Lock it down, lock, stock and barrel. Make them know that the administration headed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness is a dictatorial administration, and who allow their bucky masters to enslave the Jamaican people.
Even look at this, right? His friends, they can bring in cars in Jamaica, right? And can you believe all the cars that they bring in Jamaica is all expensive car? All the workers who build his father from growing up can't afford one of their car.
And the question must be asked,
like, if you love your people, your workers so much, who've been there 10 years, 15 years, and still taking taxi, bus to work, bring in some cheap cars, some Voxy, some cheap Corollas, give the staff on a discount price. Cause you can do it. Give them on a discount price. Take a little cut out of their pay every month. Help them out so they can get to, they can be better. They don't think that about the Jamaican people.
Because you know why, sir? You know why? The Jamaican people should be blamed for all of this too, sir. Because when election time come around, we jump up and we shower this and we shower that. And we forget that we don't know water in our pipe. And when we go to the voting booth, we don't vote on policies. We vote for party and individuals. You believe that this hotel sector could go on like this in Barbados, in Miamotle, Barbados? Or in Gaston Brown, Antigua and Barbuda?
Nope.
To show you how corrupt this country is, the question must be asked, and I'm going to ask this question. Is Sandals and all the inclusive hotels in our country, are they paying their fair share of taxes in Jamaica?
I was just going to say that just now. They ain't paying nothing.
Father help us.
They ain't paying nothing. So why you can't pay the people? And every month, every 6 months, you open a different resort there, different one there, different one there, different one.
And our people,
And guess what?
and our people can't access the beaches either. God in heaven help us.
Jesus.
My brother,
Jesus.
as I said to somebody a couple days ago, and I said to Wilfred Rattigan last night when he called me when we come off the program, I said this, everything that is going on in Jamaica. I said, Wilfred Rattigan, you, myself, and others can chat till we're blue in the face. Everything lies in the hands of the Jamaican people. They have to stand up. We can't stand up no more. What can go so? We can't stand up no more. The Jamaican people need to get up and stand up for their fundamental rights in this country. Because political party get money from some of these hotels to run their campaign, they can't go back to them with nothing. And because some of them can't call hotel manager and say, look here, I want a room. And I get the room for the night, or how many days I get the room for? While they sell us out for 30 pieces of silver. My brother.
Mr. Tavares, as I said before, this government that people is saying gonna come in power, Mark Golding, I'm saying this now. If he don't start taking up for the people from now, when he come in, he gonna fall under the same umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
He should be the one who come and say, I'm for the people, because there are more poor people in Jamaica than rich people. They can't beat you. They can spend all the money they want to spend, but they can't vote 3-4 times. The people gonna be with you, the poor people, the middle class,
yes,
the rich, they're gonna be always wanna be richer. Go in there, tell them this, when I come in power, I'm gonna send that guy to jail if I find him thief any money. I'm gonna start sending them to jail. And I'm gonna make sure you guys been paid. They gotta start doing this campaign from now. Because when they go in power, they're gonna do the same thing.
Alright, my brother.
They're gonna be victim of the same thing.
Yes. Alright, man. Thanks so much for calling in.
Yeah.
Thank you. The number to call is 954-529-8030. My God in heaven, this nation. When are we gonna wake up in this country? When I see the young people of Kenya tell the president of Kenya, roll it back, if you don't roll back a banger in the country. And the president of Kenya, Billy said him a done that and him run things. The people of Kenya showing saying, you run things. And we run things. When the people of Sri Lanka couldn't take the goopers anymore in Sri Lanka, you know what they did? They stormed the resident of the president of Sri Lanka and tells him he must step down. When are we going to wake up in this country? When are we going to go in solidarity of our hotel workers? Where all of these all-inclusive hotels are enslaving the people of this country. I said this and I'll say it again. Jamaicans in the diaspora, do not spend no money on all-inclusive hotel. Because someone who come down there, who no using no credit card, who no can't hardly afford it because who no want to live big life. Who no go on like who no have money. And got all-inclusive hotel. While they're enslaving their own people. The time has come for us to boycott these all-inclusive hotels. Boycott them. And we must send this message far and wide around the globe. That the Spanish hotels in our country and other hotels are enslaving the Jamaican people. They're paying them $2 US an hour, while their counterpart in other Caribbean countries are getting better paid. We must let the people around the globe know that the reggae country of Jamaica, where Bob Marley put on the map, The hotels are enslaving the people of this country. And the government of Jamaica allowing it. The government of Vide is allowing it. It's not now they have been enslaving the people of this country. It is not now hotels have been enslaving the Jamaican people. It happened under both administration, but this one is worse. This is worse. You know, go on, you know. Till a 1990s riot happening in this country again, you know. How long shall you allow our people to suffer? When will Pharaoh lift his hand off the people of this country? When will the Pharaoh administration lift their hands off of the Jamaican people? When will the hotel workers get somebody to stand up for them? When will we get somebody to stand up for us? No more will we sit idly by. No more. Good morning, welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Hi, Mr. Tavares. How are you today? It's the first day that I've ever come onto your channel.
Welcome, ma'am. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
No. Me there in South Carolina, I fight the fight because this thing is bigger than you know. There is a seal on the American dollar, and the guy who had talked about it is some time ago. I see it, but there's so much, and it said basically what Jamaica's motto is. It is written on the American dollar, and it has anyways, it has Jamaican people. This thing is bigger than you know. It's Psalm 83.
The Jamaican motto. Hold on for me, ma'am. The Jamaican motto is out of many one
it's
people.
Written in Latin on the American dollar. The one we talk about out of many one people.
Well, I'm looking at the American dollar right now.
No, it's in a seal. It's in a seal, and it's one of the seals, and it's written in Latin.
Me can't speak a little bit of Latin, you know.
Oh, good for you. Big up.
Because me dey look pan it, me see the U.S. Federal Reserve. Then me see one of that seal.
It has to do with the law of the land versus the law of the sea or something like that.
Well, me dey look. Hold on now for me, no darling. Me dey look. Me see the Lincoln Memorial that said out in God we trust. I don't see anything else.
Okay, there are 3 seals on the dollar bill. There are.
Anyway, we're not talking about America, you know.
No. I'm just telling you, it's all related.
What is all related?
Yes, it's all connected.
What is all connected, ma'am?
Yes. It's all connected, We are, look up dumb diverses and look what it said.
And I'm asking, hold on for a minute, darling. Okay. I am speaking about hotel workers in Jamaica, and I'm asking you.
But may I tell you, face all connected.
Allow me to speak now, darling. Hold on, my dear, please.
Okay.
I am trying to find out from you what is all connected.
The hotel workers being, the whole Jamaica being held down. Jamaica is a very prominent place, and what you see Queen Ifrica talking about is real. This is all connected. It's all connected, but it's all have so much twist and turn that it's hard for the people to keep up. and you know, and we are a people, we talk a lot, but we don't do a lot.
And we talk a lot and we don't understand one thing what we're saying sometimes too.
Yes. We are too lenient. We are too giving. Okay? But there's so much. I'm here in South Carolina. I'm fighting the fight. I'm being held down because of it. I mean, I'm censored. You understand?
Okay, man.
But this whole thing is about all of us. Understand that. But Jamaica, we are, you know, it's all connected. That's all I can tell you. And there's not a lot I can say right now, because I didn't expect to. Yes, I didn't expect to connect with you, so,
okay,
you know.
All right, man.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
Listen to what the senator said when she went on the demonstration.
The what?
Not you, ma'am.
I'm Senator Janice Allen, and I am the Shadow Minister of Tourism, Opposition spokesperson. So I'm here this morning having received a call not too long ago that the staff are out striking. And this follows on the heels of recent action by other staff members elsewhere. Just last week in the Senate, we had the senator on the government side who is in charge of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, speaking of the importance of tourism workers and their conditions of employment, and the importance of ensuring that workers are fairly treated and treated in a way that make them feel like they're part of and partners in the tourism industry. What we see here and some of the concerns raised are important concerns that must be heard. And I look forward to having the discussion with management as to the urgency with which they are going to address these concerns. Some of them include the calculation of their, not incentive, but calculation of their commission in terms of some of the services that they provide, whether it's in the spa or elsewhere. And just generally, contract work seems to be a constant issue. In terms of, there are people who are saying that there are people here for 13 years, 16 years on regular contract, year in, year out, and this will make it impossible for them to do business outside because of not having security of tenure. So these are crucial matters that I'm very interested, and it's very important that we have them addressed and have them attended to. Because at the end of the day, the workers are the backbone of the industry, and the tourism industry is indeed vital, and the tourism industry must, at the end of the day, be there to serve the people as it is to serve the economy of the country. So I'm here to. I'm Senator Janice Allen, and I am the Shadow Minister of Tourism, Opposition spokesperson. So I'm here this morning having received a call not too long ago that the staff are out striking. And this follows on the heels of recent action by other staff members elsewhere. Just last week in the Senate, we had the senator on the government side who is in charge of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, speaking of the importance of tourism workers and their conditions of employment, and the importance of ensuring that workers are fairly treated and treated in a way that make them feel like they're part of and partners in the tourism industry. What we see here and some of the concerns raised are important concerns that must be heard. And I look forward to having the discussion with management as to the urgency with which they are going to address these concerns. Some of them include the calculation of their, not incentive, but calculation of their commission in terms of some of the services that they provide, whether it's in the spa or elsewhere. And just generally, contract work seems to be a constant issue. In terms of, there are people who are saying that there are people here for 13 years, 16 years on regular contract, year in, year out, and this will make it impossible for them to do business outside because of not having security of tenure. So these are crucial matters that I'm very interested, and it's very important that we have them addressed and have them attended to. Because at the end of the day, the workers are the backbone of the industry, and the tourism industry is indeed vital, and the tourism industry must, at the end of the day, be there to serve the people as it is to serve the economy of the country. So I'm here to address and speak to the people and also speak to the management of the hotel.
That is what is going on in our country. I hope that the senator have some good conversation and see what she can advise the government to do. I really hope so. I really hope that they can do something like that. I really hope they can do something like that. Because this can't continue. This cannot continue. The numbers to call to the program is 954-529-8030. I wish I could get somebody from the hotel industry to call. 954-529-8030. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to figure out when the lady called about the American dollar. I'm trying to find out what is she talking about. I'm looking at the American $5 bill right here. And I don't see nothing in all Latin that says in God we trust. In out of many one people. So because alright, so the American dollar has out of many one people on it. And the Jamaican dollar have out of many one people on it. The two of them is the same. The Americans trying to code. Oh, Jesus Christ, you never help this nation of ours. We talk some stuff sometimes I wonder. I really wonder. I really do wonder. Is there everything we hear, we must take it as gospel, We must do things, research for ourselves. That's what we need to do. Do some research for ourselves. It can't continue where leaders are for leaders. Selling this country bit by bit. It can't continue. It cannot continue. Hello? So you're not using the StreamYard thing? Why? Hold on there for me.
But for good order, this is a dangerous road. We want you guys to be on the inside of the property. We're going to have refreshments and so on to serve everybody. Okay, we're up here. Just a second. Meeting on the inside with the general manager to sit now and go through the concerns that you have raised.
Yes, go through the concern that you have raised. When the first demonstration happened in Negril, why didn't the government see it fit to sit down with the people and talk to the people? The Prime Minister speak all the one out of their mouth. And then he come back and say something different. He's saying all of this protest is politically motivated. All of this is politically motivated. Every single one. Because Jamaicans can't do nothing unless politics is involved in it. That's what he's trying to say. The number to call is 954-529-8030. As a matter of fact, I can't stay long on the thing. I have to go and make an emergency call. Someone else stay long. Something just came up a while ago that I have to go and deal with. Let me see if I can get a hold of my good friend with us to come and say a couple words. Then I have to close the program. Hold on there for me. We can get him to come on here.
Where leaders are for leaders.
Dudley, turn off that. Turn off that, Dudley. Yes, Dudley. Welcome to the program, Dudley. We don't have enough time to leave on the program here. Your views on, as a former journalist, your views on hotel workers demonstrating in Jamaica, and the Prime Minister is saying it's politically motivated.
Well, to be honest, we're approaching the silly season. In normally Christmas and the election. And from the PNP launch their campaign, and to me, it's going to be attack on the GLP leader. Because the reason being, when they can attack a party leader and weaken the leader, the party is
hold on for me, Dudley. Hold on. You heard what I said a while ago? I said Prime Minister Andrew Holness is saying that the hotel workers demonstrating around the country.
I'm coming to you.
Okay.
Andrew Holness, both PNP and GLP are playing politics because election is around the corner. The Prime Minister recently launched a campaign about PNPism, saying crime is caused by PNPism. No, the demonstration by hotel workers is caused by PNP. Next, you say, when the black road about bad road is PNP. It's about playing politics. But the fact is, as I said earlier, under both PNP and GLP, hotel workers are being underpaid and mistreated by those overseas hotel owners. And they treat Jamaicans as the worst. It's not about administration. What needs to happen now is that going in 2025, the hotel is earmarked to earn $5 billion US next year for the sector. And they can more than pay the workers more. But it comes back to the fact that you give an investor a sweetheart deal and give you a kickback.
Mm-hmm.
So the workers are as like pawns in a chess game. The hotel workers are not the priority. The priority is the visitors that can come to the island and make everything look big. So when Andrew is trying to be the PNP, it's all about playing politics. That's all. Just playing politics. Because it's a blame game going on right now because the election is around the corner and everybody wants to blame each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just simple plain politics. They're just playing politics. Because I mean, elections won't call, so everybody want to get the electorate.
Let me ask you a question though, Dudley Thompson.
On their side.
Let me ask you a question though. Don't you think that there's something fundamentally wrong somewhere? Why hotel workers continue going on strike and you don't see nothing from the administration saying nothing about it? And do you believe when Gaston Brown of Antigua and Barbuda said to Sanders Resort, pack your bags and go because you're not paying your fair share of taxes? Do you think that hotels are paying their fair taxes in Jamaica?
Well, they try to blame the Airbnb. But it's across the entire sector. Both hotels and Airbnb. Falling short when they come out to pay their taxes. But they single out Airbnb. Why? Because they are small businesses. They put the blame on the small business and neglect the big business. That's it in Jamaica.
So
and the workers who are on strike now, they deserve to be paid better. Because this industry now, at this point, got $3 billion US. Come next year, I said earlier, it will be earmarked to earn $5 billion US in the sector. And they can pay the workers more and give them more better benefits.
Mm-hmm.
But it come back to what's the result recently? About 2 years ago in Jamaica. And what I saw is appalling. Most of the lower jobs are done by Jamaicans. And from supervisor up to management are Spanish. And our worker said to me that if a Jamaican qualified academically to have a good post, for that you're Jamaican, not Spanish, you won't get it. There's also come out to discrimination in Jamaica by the Spanish owners. That's a fact. The Jamaicans are given the lower jobs. Despite having almost 60 and Cape. Did not promote you over their own.
So in other words, this country, they're taking the Jamaican people for a bunch of slaves and a bunch of idiots.
Right. I remember a Jamaican saying to me that she worked in a hotel on the North Coast, and she went to a high school in Jamaica, from the private high school, and she have A-levels. And when the promotion, when supervisor post became available, they import someone from overseas in a Spanish country who is less qualified. So it's about discrimination, quietly. If it was a check the workers who are on strike now, look at what they are doing. What are the position of the company? Nobody up there past the supervisor. Because that's it. They keep give Jamaican the lower level jobs. So it's about discrimination.
Yes. Well, Mr. Thompson, I want to say thank you for coming on, because we got to cut the program. Have something else to go and run to. I want to say thank you for coming on, my good friend.
Yeah, buddy, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Former journalist of Roots 96.1 FM, Mr. Dudley Thompson, who come on and speak truth to power as usual. I want to say thank you all for being a part of this program. And I want to say my final words to the Jamaican people, that we can't sit down and just allow what is going on to continue. We can't continue like this. And you have some nincompoop, some Jacobe who can't read and write, who have no cabase, who have no sense of reasoning, will come on your platform and talk all sort of stupidness to show you that they don't think about their own Jamaican people. They think about their party. Because it look like some of them getting the spoils and the crumbs from off of the table. But let us stand up for our brothers and sisters. We're not standing up for no party. I want to say thank you all for coming on the program. Thank you all for being a part of the program. May God bless you. May God bless Jamaica land we love. And the hotel workers, do not stop fighting. Continue fighting for what you believe in. Continue fighting for what you believe in. Let nobody weary you down. Let nobody stop you from believing that you must go out there. Go out there and do what you have to do. Go out there and do what you have to do. Walking in divine purpose, you're so correct. Welcome to the program as usual. All I want is handout. That's why they come over here many days to come chat that kind of nonsense. But people run off and seeking job. Wake up, Jamaicans. There are some JLP puppets. Anyway, I can behave myself this morning. Thank you all very much for coming on. Thank you all for being a part of the program. God bless you and may God bless Jamaica land we love. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, Mek Wi Talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Mek Wi Talk, people.
What's going on?